A woman shouted desperately for help outside the door, but Ella inside the house remained completely unaware, calmly going about her housework. Then, a masked killer appeared and brutally murdered the woman. Even with all this commotion, Ella still didn't turn around to check. The killer, somewhat puzzled, knocked on the glass a few times but was once again ignored. After hastily disposing of the body, the killer pushed open the door and stealthily crept inside. Ella was still writing, completely unaware that an assailant stood behind her. Fortunately, at this critical moment, a video call from her best friend saved her. It turned out that Ella was a deaf-mute girl who could only communicate through sign language. This explained why she hadn't heard the woman's cries for help. However, the killer had already marked her as his next target. While Ella was chatting, the killer also stole her phone. After hanging up, she prepared to feed her cat but couldn't find it anywhere despite searching all the rooms. Unable to speak, she had no choice but to leave the door open for the cat, hoping it would come home on its own when it was done playing. After this, Ella returned to her work. The next second, a message popped up on her screen that made her realize something was wrong. The sender was her own phone. Opening it, she found several candid photos of herself. Terrified, Ella immediately looked toward the front door and discovered the killer standing there, smugly holding her phone. Fortunately, Ella reacted quickly and rushed to lock the door. The killer, unfazed, shouldered his crossbow and searched for another entrance. Without her phone, Ella could only try to contact the police through her computer, but the killer seemed to have anticipated this and destroyed the house's electrical box, instantly foiling Ella's rescue plan. He then drew a line across the glass with his knife, as if telling Ella she was doomed tonight. The killer also punctured her car tires one by one right in front of her, determined to trap Ella completely in this house. With no other option, Ella pulled lipstick from her bag and wrote several lines on the glass. She then used a flashlight beam to attract the killer over. The message on the glass read, "I haven't seen your face. If you leave now, I promise not to tell anyone about tonight." To her surprise, the killer suddenly stood up after reading it and removed his mask right in front of Ella. As everyone knows, when a killer dares to show his face, it means he has no intention of letting his victim survive the night. The killer was in no hurry to enter. He wanted to wait for his prey's psychological defenses to gradually crumble. This would add more excitement to the game.